Here's a recommended reading list for you of 4 books. They will give you insight into yourself and what kind of a personality you might have in running a business. And they'll also give you great hope in many of the stories that are women overcoming great odds. So, anyhow, enjoy. Who Moved My Cheese is an absolutely delightful little book that everybody should read. Most people are fearful of change, both personal and professional, because they don't have any control over how or when it happens to them. Since change happens either to the individual or by the individual, this book uses a deceptively simple story to show that when it comes to living in a rapidly changing world, what matters most is your attitude. Exploring a simple way to take the fear and anxiety out of managing the future, Who Moved My Cheese can help you discover how to anticipate, acknowledge, and accept change in order to have a positive impact on your job, your relationships, and every aspect of your life. This is a timeless business classic. It uses a simple parable to reveal profound truths about dealing with change so that you can enjoy less stress and more success in your work and in your life. Remember the session that we had about thinking out of the box? Well, this is a book that absolutely does that. And it is really a required reading if you already have a business with employees or you're going to start a business and eventually will end up with employees. The Dream Manager will forever change how companies think about their employees and how managers define what it means to do their job. You see, the business statistics are astounding. The turnover in jobs is just amazing. High percentages of very detached, ready to exit employees, soon to occur vacancies, top executive and management ranks. They're ready to leave at a moment's notice. Employee turnover is a very serious problem for businesses, and the Dream Manager addresses that so beautifully. It's a wonderful book. Succeeding in Spite of Everything is an uplifting collection of stories of 35 women who experienced incredible heartbreak and the grit they showed as they survived. I had tears in my eyes when I finally read the whole book after publication. These are amazing women, and the book is a chicken soup for women inspiring read. Succeeding reached number 1 on Amazon in the women in business category and cracked the top 100 bestsellers at 42. Amazon.com has over 7.5 million books for sale. Reaching number 1 in any category is achieved by few books, and to break into the overall top 100 bestseller list is a major accomplishment. Treat yourself to a book that will uplift your soul. And full disclosure here, I'm one of the women featured in this book. And you can also buy this book on my website, loreleiCraft.com. In her new book, Fearless Women Visions of a New World, noted photographer Marianne Halpin has created a platform for 50 visionary women who are changing the world for a better place. This is a 10 by 10 inch fine art hardcover copybook which features portraits of each woman holding a sword of courage and a symbol of what they are doing to change the world. Many of the visionary women co-authors are leaders in the human potential movement. Inspirational teacher Mary Morrissey, Marcia Reeder, founder of the Million Dollar Dream Campaign, one of the 13 indigenous grandmothers, and along with celebrities like Linda Gray. Now, here's a story about Linda Gray. You might remember her from Dallas. She she's photographed holding a ballpoint pen and a pencil in her hand. And the story behind that is she was in Africa and was out in the rural areas, and a little boy came up to her and pulled on her blouse. And she looked down and said, "What can I help you with?" And he said, "Do you have a pencil?" And she said, "Why do you need that?" And he said, "If I had a pencil, I could go to school." And she realized what a problem it was for many of these rural kids to even have school supplies that would get them into a school. And so she began her dream of providing school supplies to many of the schools in rural Africa, and that's her dream. Um, Other ones who wrote their visions in this book are Rebecca Grossman. She's founder of the Grossman Burn Foundation. And full disclosure here, I'm also one of the women featured in this book. Now, Fearless Women is a splash of color on a huge open canvas of need and creates an opportunity for you, the viewer, to be inspired and to possibly move for contributions to some of the organizations that these women have founded. This book is no longer in print and not available anymore on Amazon, but I do have some copies left and they can be purchased on my website loreleiCraft.com.